Jake, why has it been just a struggle here lately offensively, just putting pucks in the net?
Yeah, if I had an answer, we'd be scoring goals. So it's, it's obviously frustrating, but I think guys are trying to do the right thing. Try and get guys inside and pucks to the net. And, I think throughout a season you're going to have stretches where you're going to struggle to score, and you're going to have stretches where you score a lot. So for us, we just got to keep our noses down and keep working and keep trying to get to that net and create.
You feel like you are creating, though?
Yeah, I feel like there's looks. Yeah, there's looks. There's definitely, we're getting chances, and obviously not doing a great job of finishing on them right now, and that's something that we can improve upon as well. Is when we do get our looks, we got to bear down and finish them, and that's just, it's easier said than done, but that's what needs to be done. So.
Jake, when you guys allow 2 goals early, how does that affect the overall, just trying to get into the game?
Yeah, I would say, it's obviously difficult. You never want to start down 2-0 or anything like that, but you're going to go through adversity throughout a season, throughout a game, and I thought how we reacted to it today was pretty positive. The energy on the bench stayed there, continued to try to go north and play our game and try and will our way back into that one. So, where I think earlier in the year might have been a little flatter, a little less energy, but guys were up to the challenge, and I thought we competed and tried.
What do you think of the power play? Why weren't you guys able to capitalize, you think?
Yeah, I think early just not executing well enough to our game plan, and kind of allowed them to pressure us, weren't supporting close enough and giving each other, little outs that kind of settled down the penalty kills. So obviously we got to converge to the net more shots and, having more bodies there. But I thought in the third there was a little more desperation on our couple power plays we had there, and but you got to have that desperation every single time you go over the boards.
When Hope came in, he was really great. He's really on a good run right now, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's confident in who he is, and we're confident in both of them, I think. They know that when they're in the pipes, they got to do a job the same as any other guy. So, Hope, and he's always ready when he's backing up, and did a really good job there.
Jake, how did you look at the homestand overall?
Yeah, pretty good. All things considered, I think we would have liked to end on a high note, obviously, but there's a lot of positive things to build on, the past couple of games and even tonight. So for us, it's, getting in the video room tomorrow, dissecting what we did well, what we didn't do well, and, take this good homestand, have a little bit of confidence with it, and hit the road running here.
What are some of those positives that you guys felt like you did well this homestand?
Yeah, I think just building a little bit more of an identity. I think, we're getting much more stingy defensively, not allowing a lot, and offensively there definitely are looks and they're coming. Like I said, we're just not finishing them right now, and but we will, and I'm confident we will. We got the group in here that we can score, and we've shown that. But just fighting it a little bit right now. But I think, like I said, that identity piece and the structure is coming along really nicely, and you can tell guys are more connected out there, and it feels a lot more easier to play and a little more flow to the game. And I think we just keep building and keep getting better.
Jake, you mentioned the energy on the bench after going down with 2 goals in the first there. How much does the bench pick up on Bennington's exit and then kind of the fire that shows there?
Yeah, we know what Benner's about, and he's competitive, and he wants to play, wants to compete, and be with his teammates, and that's just who he is. So we see that fire in him, and it kind of lights a fire under our butts as well. That we got to get on our horses and get going, play for that guy, and play for Hope, who's going in. So that competitive spirit's what we love about Benner, and he's just being himself.